Welcome to the Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly podcast, your no-nonsense guide to the markets. Whether you're watching us live at sktrading.live or listening on your favorite podcast platform, we've got you covered. Subscribe, join the community, and get ready to dive into real talk and real market insights. Let's get started.
Welcome to the Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. Well, we saw the S&P futures hit the high of 35. We had some big sell divergences on the 30 and 60-minute time frames. S&P futures traded down to 61, 85 and change, 86 and a half. And then, of course, what do you think they did? They rallied 40 points towards the end of the day. It just seems like when they dip, there's buyers, but eventually this will shift between now and September. I do believe that we're going to have that pullback. I would not be long here with your money, and as I've been saying, I would be buying the SQQQs here for a trade. I'd be buying the TZAs under 12. I'd be buying the SPXUs, and I'd be buying NFXSs. They are the reverse for Netflix, which is about 200 points above the 10-bar weighted moving average. Really, to tell you the truth, we had some really great short patterns. Coinbase reversed to sell on the 30, 15, 30, and 60. Beautiful short pattern above 58. Coinbase dropped 10 on the 30-minute, 15 and 30. Great shorts on the Russell today. Again, pushing up non-confirmations. And then we saw Avago at the end of the day. Palantir got absolutely cabooshed here. Palantir. And then traded up about $3 in the post-market. NVIDIA traded above the 158.60, 158.70. I took some shorts up there. It didn't ride all the way down, but it did drop about two and change, 270. Again, making new highs, non-confirmation. Tesla could not get going at all, period. Palantir, beautiful short. The 60 reverse to sell, correlating with the 30 and the 15. Beautiful short at 2 o'clock above the 140 and a half, 140.40. Never looked back. Palantir got absolutely smoked, dropped about $2 within the next hour, and then obviously got absolutely cabooshed here around 340. Some news must have come out. I don't see anything, but again, I'll show you. Amazon has some really great shorts this morning, and Amazon on the opening, MSTR. Really great short, reverse to sell on the 30-minute time frame at the end of the day. MSTR dropped about 5. So a really great pattern on MSTR today. The 15-minute time frame reversed to buy, correlated with the 30 and 60. You take the short when the MACDs are above the pivot, and then guess what? Then you go and you buy the pullback, and then you had nothing but sell divergences on MSTR. When you're making new highs this morning above the 396 on MSTR, the MACDs did not confirm on the 30-minute time frame. When we got the push up today around 11:30, 12 o'clock to new highs, the Qs were trading around the 549, I think 73 or something like that. Let me just look here. I think the high was 549.93. The 30-minute time frames on the Qs and the spiders did not confirm. And on top of that, we were making new highs. The Qs did not confirm on the 30 and the 60-minute time frame. So you had two major sell divergences there, and I'll show you that. GLDs reversed to sell today. Beautiful short on the 30 and a really great short of 15 and 30. Really great short patterns on the GLDs. USOs reversed to sell on the 15, correlating with the 60-minute time frame. Really great short on oil above the 65 and a half. USOs above the 73.75, and oil dropped over 50 cents. So let's get to the charts here. Let me just start with the Palantir here today. So if you look here, you can see that the 30-minute time frame, the 30-minute reverse to sell, and then the 60-minute reverse to sell. Okay, you can see the 60. Okay, right here, and then you can see the 60 reversing to sell, and then you look for the bounce up here. Okay, and then you get the short right here. you get the short right into the 10-bar moving average. This is where I call the short, because if you look here, I want to bring up the 15-minute time frame. You can see the 15. This was the first short off the 15, and then this is the second short on the 15. This is the first short, and then this is the second short when the 15 and the 30. Beautiful pattern. Sell disconnect, 15 reverse to buy, but then you got the 30 and the 60. Beautiful short in Palantir. 140, 40 we were offering, and they trade up to 140.58. Really great short pattern there on Palantir. Let's look at the Coinbase. Coinbase was an absolute Picasso. Coinbase reversed to sell on the 15. Okay, after I told you yesterday, Coinbase was trading at 382, and we were some like $85 away from the 10-bar moving average on the daily. So when Coinbase reversed to sell on the 30 and then on the 60-minute time frame right here, you have a negative trend. The MACDs are negative above the pivot. Look at this absolute Picasso short here. Overbought right here on the 15. Here's the overbought on the 30-minute time frame above 57, and you can see you just dropped more than $10 here. This is the first bounce on the 15. I shorted this here above 58.50, and then it dropped about 4. Then it pushed up again on the 15 and 30-minute time frame. And this short pattern into the negative MACD was the really nice bear flag, and then the drop of $10. So Palantir, Coinbase, really great shorts. And then today, as you look here on the QQQs, look at this pattern here on the 5-minute time frame on the sell divergence right here. I told people today I was the most bearish I've been in God knows how long. Look at this pattern, trading new highs 549.93. The MACDs to non-confirm the highs here on the 5-minute time frame, and if you look at the 30-minute time frame, you can see even here that the MACDs to non-confirm the highs. If I make this a little tighter, you can see that the MACDs to non-confirm the highs here. Again, you got the big sell divergences right here. Again, beautiful pattern here, a topping pattern. MACDs could not confirm the highs. And of course, what happened? They dropped all the way down to 545 here towards the end of the day. Now, when we got this 544.5, and then they rallied roughly, actually almost, really, they rallied, they pushed up to 548.40. So they ran about $4 at the end of the day. When that happened, you were deeply oversold on the 15 and the 30-minute time frames. The 60s are still in buy mode. These negative MACDs are going to come to roost here. That's the 30. Let me go to the 15. You can see here the deep oversold condition, single digits. I actually was buying them. I'll try to buy them at 544.50. Can you believe I missed it by a nickel here? And then they ran $4. And then there's the pattern right here. You can see. And then what happens is that they got the push up, and there it is right there. Deep oversold. Now, Monday, this is going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. And also the 60-minute MACDs are going to be a problem here. So I think the market is on borrowed time here. If you look here on the daily, you're $16 away. This is a monster bear flag here. I would not be long with your money. I'm telling you now, I would not be long with your money. The GLDs, really great patterns here today on the GLDs. This is the daily. Gold's about to get a big sell reversing on the daily. Right here, when gold was pushing up here to 317.60, I said I'd be looking to sell these outright. And then if you look here on the 30-minute time frame, the GLDs reversed to sell today. And then look at this beautiful short here on the 30-minute time frame, and then we got another push up here into the negative MACD 302.36, and gold dropped $10. Really great short pattern on the GLDs. I want to show you a pattern called the double red short. All right, so I want you to listen to me on this. A double red short. So people ask me, Steve, can you really just give me an explanation of a double red or a double blue? So a double red only happens when you have the 15, 30, and 60-minute time frames in sell mode, or you have a sell disconnect where 2 out of the 3 time frames are in sell mode. And then right here, okay, the 5-minute time frame reverses to sell. You have the double red short right here. You short the first bounce. Gold got up to the at 3 o'clock at that time period. Gold got up to the 32.88 level. And look at the drop here, $8. So 80 cents here, $8 on the gold. Really, really great short pattern. All right. Some really great short patterns in NVIDIA making new highs here today. But if you look here on the 30-minute time frame, if you look at the 30-minute on NVIDIA, I was shorting NVIDIA on the highs here, right here. Number one, the MACDs did not confirm on the 5-minute. And if you this is the 30-minute right here, the MACDs cannot confirm on the 30. And if you look here on the 5-minute time frame, this is a really nice pattern on NVIDIA. It's called the double blue here. This is when the 5-minute time frame reversed to buy. Beautiful pullback on the 5-minute positive MACD. This is a double blue. So all 3 time frames are in buy mode. The 5 reverses to buy. You buy this beautiful pattern. But when NVIDIA was making new highs, I immediately turned to the 30-minute time frame. And I see this here, the 30-minute time frame, the MACDs could not confirm. And that was the end of it right there. Really, really great short pattern on NVIDIA at the end of the day here. Let's look at Netflix. Netflix today. Open, and you can see Netflix on the opening here. I do the 15. Where are we? This is Netflix on the opening. Still in a very, very significant uptrend. Now, remember I told you if you're in a bullish trend, okay, and the 15 goes negative, you could buy the deep oversold condition on the 15 against the 30 and the 60-minute time frame. If you see here, the 30-minute time frame did not reverse to sell right here. You look at my horizontal line, the 30 and the 60 was still bullish. So you could have bought in Netflix here below 18 and a half, and it rallied about $7. And then when you get the overbought condition, you have a sell divergence in what's called a buy disconnect. Both the 30 and 60-minute time frames in buy mode. And then basically what you saw here, you saw the overbought condition into the negative MACD. And that pretty much topped out Netflix there. Got a high of 25 and then dropped about almost $10 there on Netflix. So last one, I'm going to show you MSTR today. So MSTR, I'm going to show you this pattern. Remember I told you when the MACDs are above the pivot and the algorithm reverses to buy, you take the short, okay? You take the short on MSTR. And so when MSTR pushed up here, you could take the short, and that was right around here, around the 10:30 in the morning, above 396. And then MSTR pulled in, look at that, almost $7. And then what you try to do is you buy the pullback on the 5-minute time frame right here, because the 15 and the 30 and 60s were all in buy mode. So when MSTR pulled in here, right here, it was around 10:30 right here. You buy the oversold condition on the 5-minute against the 15, which is bullish, the 30 bullish, the 60 bullish, and then MSTR nice long here. And then when MSTR reversed to buy again for a double blue, meaning the 5 correlating with the 15, 30, and 60, another deep oversold condition, MSTR ran about 4. And then once you start seeing the yellow dots heading down here, the 15 reversed to sell right here. You can see the negative MACDs, and then you can see you could maybe have taken a long scalp here against the 30 and 60s, and then the 30-minute reverse to sell right here towards the end of the day, correlating with the 15. And what do you look to do? You look to take the short on the first bounce on the 5. Here it is, 388, and then never look back. Beautiful short, even if you caught $2 here at the end of the day. These are really great patterns that I'm showing you here. So Coinbase, Palantir, the S&P's making new highs, non-confirmations on the spiders, on the S&P, on the 30 and 60-minute time frames, on the spiders, on the 30-minute time frame. I tell you right now, I think we're close. These gaps, I think the market could drop easily 200 points. And by September, I think we could fill that 1 or 2 gaps below the market. Where it comes from, I have no idea, but I've been doing this a long time. We're extremely overbought, and I've never been more bearish. S&Ps ran almost 1,400 points here. The complacency factor is too much here. The spiders and the Qs made new highs. S&Ps might get a new high, 62.71, but we failed. We got up to 35. Even if we make new highs, I say let them have them. I am bearish, and I say I'd be looking to buy SQQQs here, SPXUs. I would be exiting longs here for these gaps. I think there's an opportunity to buy them again. A lot lower, 500, 600, 700 points lower. That's a 10% correction. I think the market is too complacent. I think somebody told me today the PE on the NASDAQ is 28. Now, when the S&Ps are trading 48.50, some technician, I'm not going to mention the person's name or gender, said, I have a certificate, and I am one of the best technicians in the world, and we're going to 32, 3,600. I said, buy him. I said, look at my ex the day of. I said, I'd buy him. And then during the live stream, I said, I'd buy everything below 49.50. So with that being said, when I get back, I will tell you what I expect for Monday. So on Monday, there's no 830 number, and we definitely are significantly overbought. So if we do get a push up here, looks like the 60-minute time frames, we get one more push up. I think that's it. I'm praying to the good Lord. Lord, please let them rally one more time on Monday so I can sell into that. All right. The 30, 60, 15, 30, 60-minute MACDs are negative here. And bigger time frames of 30 and 60. So any rally into those overbought conditions, into those negative MACDs, I say you let them have them. This is what I'm trying to show you here. If you can see this on the 30-minute here and the 60s, you can see that the 60-minute time frame wants to turn up right here, negative MACD, but this is death. And if you get an overbought condition here, okay, into this negative MACD right here, I say you short them, all right? I would look to short them on any overbought condition, all right? Again, no 8:30 number or 10 o'clock number on Monday. It is going to be a short week. It'll probably be like watching paint dry. It's the 4th of July and on Friday. So with that being said, I just want you to be clear that expect low volatility, and pick the names that have movement here, the Microsofts, the Palantirs, the Metas, the Apples, the big names that you have here. But again, the most important thing is to be consistent, to be able to just trade, make money, and just take money out of the market every single day. All right, when I get back, just a little weekend message to share with each and every one of you. It was a really great week. Fridays, I'm completely exhausted from streaming, from trading, from teaching and guiding and talking to so many people from all around the world. It gives me a lot of great joy to do this. And I know it's hard, and I've been doing this now 41 years, and a lot of people who come to me, really, it's a learning curve, and please don't give up, okay? Please don't give up. Let me work with you. Let me train you, because I really do believe that if you master this, this could really change your life. You're not going to get this in 2 days. That is arguably one of the most clearest statements I can make. But if you put your mind to it, so many people blessing what they made today and who stuck with this, who learned from me, and who put their mind to it, asked questions, they were proactive. But for me, there's no greater joy than to be able to try to really reach out to you to help change your life. I was talking to someone from Australia last night. He was 14 hours ahead in Melbourne, and such a great joy to talk. And the reception was crystal clear, which I was so happy about that. The phone didn't drop once. But again, it just gives me a lot of great joy to meet people like that, have a conversation, talk, and really engage with everyone. But please, if you have questions, be proactive. I'm not a mind reader. Stick with this, learn from me, and I really firmly believe that this will change your life. With that being said, thank you for joining me on the Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. Please hit the subscribe button. Please leave a comment. If you'd like to join my my trading channel each and every day. My website is sktrading.live. It's a community of traders from all around. I love to have you be part of this, be part of my member community, ask questions. And of course, if you'd like to follow me on social media, please follow me on official Stephen Kalayjian X, Instagram, and TikTok. Sorry, had a little brain freeze there. Again, if you'd like to reach out to me, my number is 914-500-7484. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. Enjoy. Spend time with your families. Enjoy every second. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Be well, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in to the Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly podcast, your no-nonsense guide to the markets. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe at sktrading.live or on your favorite podcast platform. We'd love for you to rate, review, and join our community for more real talk and market insights. Until next time, keep trading and stay sharp.